Sikh Americans belong to the youngest of the major world religions, called Sikhism. Sikhism originated in the Indian subcontinent over 500 years ago. There are 25 million Sikhs across the globe, making Sikhism the world's fifth largest religion. Today, there are over 500,000 Sikhs in the United States.
To be a Sikh is to be a seeker of the truth. That's a literal translation.
Sikhism is distinctly separate from Hinduism and Islam.
One of the other unique things about Sikhs that most people are not aware of is the fact that Sikh men share the same common middle or last name, and that is Singh. Singh means lion. Similarly, Sikh women share the same common middle or last name, Kaur, which means princess.
Sikh Americans arrived to the shores of the United States over 100 years ago, in the late 1890s. Sikh Americans have made countless contributions to the United States. Sikh Americans fought in the first two world wars. And in fact, the first Asian American elected to Congress was a Sikh American from California in 1956. Sikh Americans are integral part of the United States society. We work in all types of professions. We are in the fields of medicine, of law, of transportation. You'll see a Sikh cab driver as well as you'll see a Sikh finance person, or your local doctor could be a Sikh American.
Most Americans are unaware of the fact that the vast majority of men with turbans and beards in the United States are Sikhs, not Muslims or Arabs. Sikhs are not from the Middle East. Their historic origins are in northern India. The second article of faith is a small wooden comb called a kanga. It is worn in the hair to keep it groomed and represents cleanliness and discipline. The third article of faith is a kachera, or undershorts. It signifies self-restraint and high moral character. The fourth article of faith is called the kirpan. It signifies Sikhs' commitment to truth and justice. The kirpan is worn in a sash over the shoulder and to the side of the waist. Some Sikhs wear the kirpan over their clothing in public view. The kirpan typically has a steel handle with a blade that may be dull. It is kept in a wooden or steel sheath. A kirpan is commonly 3 to 6 inches in length. However, since there is no prescribed length for the kirpan, the size of the kirpan varies by personal choice. The fifth and last article of faith is the kesh, meaning hair, and refers to the uncut hair and beard of a Sikh. Avoid forcibly cutting, trimming, or pulling any part of a Sikh's hair or beard. Sikh men groom their hair into a topknot. Additionally, Sikh men either groom their beard and tuck it under the chin, or choose to leave it open and flowing.
The turban is extremely significant for Sikhs because it's an integral part of Sikh identity. It distinguishes Sikh men, and it represents honor and dignity.
The turban is mandatory for a practicing Sikh male and optional for a female. However, those women who do choose to wear the turban have integrated it as part of their identity.
For Sikh boys, they typically wear what we call a patka. It's essentially a square piece of cloth, and it's used as a head covering. Sikh girls don't have something like that, so you will see Sikh boys are distinguishable from the crowd.
Patkas and turbans both come in various different styles and colors that reflect a personal preference.
The turban is a long piece of cloth, ranging in length from 18 to 24 feet. It is not a hat or a cap that can be removed and put on casually. The turban is prepared and wrapped around the head every day and can take from 7 to 15 minutes to tie. Sikhs keep their head covered at all times. In public, the head is covered with the turban, while at home the head is covered with a smaller under-turban. A Sikh communal place of worship is called a gurdwara, and it varies in architecture from large and elaborate to small and simple. Gurdwaras can be readily identified by a triangular orange flag on the property. Inside are a number of functional areas, such as a congregational hall, community kitchen, eating area, and a place for Sunday school. The Sikh scripture is called the Guru Granth Sahib. This sacred text is the Sikhs' eternal living guru and is regarded with utmost reverence. Sikhs remove their shoes and cover their heads before entering the congregational hall and community kitchen. Tobacco or alcohol products of any kind are prohibited from the Gurdwara property. When visiting a Sikh place of worship, be respectful of these Sikh sensibilities. Unless there are overriding safety and security concerns, follow this protocol should you visit a Gurdwara. However, in circumstances where removal of shoes and covering of head is not possible, ask about another meeting location. If investigating a burglary or vandalism of a Sikh American home, be aware that many Sikh homes also have a room set aside for prayer, where they keep the Guru Granth Sahib. Exhibit the same respect for this place as you would for the communal place of worship. Should you need to enter this room, remove your shoes and cover your head.
Punjabi is the native language for Sikhs. Most Sikhs speak Punjabi as well as English. Sikhs who don't speak English may require assistance, and the best thing to do is contact the Sikh American community to provide translation services for those that are not fluent in English.